Hello, people. Currently, there's nobody here right now. However, I wanted to get some building done on YouTube. So this gives me a good excuse to record stuff anyway. For the people watching the recording after this stream ends, if you don't know, I have a Discord server. It's just a chill hangout place. You can submit requests for level feedback. It's discord.gg/feedback. Alright. So I'm gonna get started. So I already have, there's a level I've been working on called Sharpshooter. It's a collab with Sean with 4 N's. It's going pretty good. I'm at the final part currently. I have like the very start of what I'm going to be making. As you can see, it's in the 2.2 Rob top pixel style. Pretty proud of what I've been making so far. I'm trying to go for a epic rate. We'll see if I get lucky. Or not, it doesn't really matter. I'll be happy with daily too, so. Alright, so I'm gonna begin just by filling in air decoration. I've been, let's turn on this music. So just don't forget. We'll just fill in a bit of air decoration. So far there's really not much to comment on. I'll probably just talk about things as we go. I'll be a peer focused stream, more or less just talk to myself day, you know? It's not what I wanted. So for the... I'm thinking maybe like a green lava for ground decoration. Since that's what most people do with this style nowadays. It's either lava or smooth water or acid. Could really be anything. I'll probably only be here for just about an hour or so. I don't plan on staying live for long. I may be doing level requests tomorrow. It's already Thursday, isn't it? The week's going by really quick. They've been working me pretty hard at work, but you know, it's what gets the money, so. Gotta do what you gotta do. So I need a top layer glow. It's not the glow I need. This one right here. So this one like a top layer, just do Z layers to save room for other detail if I ever plan on using the B1 layer. Might extend a little further than that. Maybe one extra square. That doesn't look too awful. I just need to make this brighter. Blending might work. That disappears oh, I guess I need B1. 2.0 maybe? I just want the it to show as high as it can possibly go. Do a tiny bit more. Alright, we'll see how this looks. Yeah, that looks alright so far. Not too bad. It can use some particles maybe. We'll see if that fixes it. Well, the gradient does not. Oh, then it shows with that. Ooh, that's an issue. Huh, okay. Because it'll have to look like this for now. Good thing the player won't see that. Because we could always just do this. And go and hide. Thankfully, hide is a feature now. So I don't have to use group 1 for 0 opacity anymore. We'll just add ground spikes here. So we can fill the lava, the acid, or lava, whatever you want to call it, in with it. This is still on layer 0 for some reason. Let's fix that. We need to put this on like layer 1 or something. Normally how I manage editor layers, layer 0 is for all hitbox stuff, as you can see. And layer 1 is usually just base decoration. So, all the interior details here. I'll probably add something in this gray space and the black design. Layer 2 is just extra details around the edges. And then layer 3 and 4 are either backgrounds or simpler air decoration. Just so I can find everything easier. I must say I have been enjoying streaming a lot more over the last 3 times that I've done it on this channel. I have a really fun time getting to talk to you guys. And it's really nice that you guys do stick around whenever you do, because I honestly expected to keep streaming to hell, maybe like 0 or 1 person each stream. So for the last 2 streams, getting like a consecutive of or like constant, sorry, or like a max of like non-consecutive viewers or 12. That's insane. Just a funny number to think about, because originally I went into streaming with the 0, you know, expectations for myself. For the people that do join them, they seem to have a good time. I might be awkward every once in a while, I might mess up pronunciations. might stutter, but that's something I'll get better at over time. I've expressed that a bit, but I still do think I can get better at this if I just keep putting effort into it. I tried streaming on Twitch maybe like a year or two ago, and it was in a not so good room, so I couldn't really engage with anyone. And somehow I got a few people to watch me, but I wasn't really able to like fully interact with you guys. Since I got my laptop and stuff now, I can just stream whatever in my room without worrying about people overhearing what I'm saying or feeling embarrassed with family. So I have been trying to take advantage of that, and by doing this more often. I will admit, when I started running my server, I generally did not expect to start streaming in that way. I was like, you know what? It might be a good idea to pull asking if people would watch streams of mine, because you know, it's just been an interest of mine for a while. And that was received positively, so here I am now. Pretty much just talking to myself, but I don't really think it's as awkward as I make it out to be. These spikes should not be that color. We'll just use a new channel, because I generally don't know I don't want to fuck anything up, so I'm better off. Let's see here. Just gonna do this all again. I did this earlier. For spikes, I like to make the hazards stick out more with different colors. Usually I would match it with the air decoration hazards, such as this acid right here, or lava, or whatever. But I think that ground spikes, such as these, would look better complementing the black design more. Which I think it holds up a little bit. It might look a little awkward and green. I could test it out later and see if it works, but for now it'll be red. Any no glow? Also, another thing of mine is that I like to disable glow for everything. Just makes it like, you know, no fade, don't tenter too. Just makes everything like more clean, if you know what I mean. Because the glow is really strong for specific objects in colors. For example, if you take a block here, we'll just use a white block. You can see this, right? So without no glow touch, in the editor, it will look just like 4 lines. But in normal mode, it will kind of have like a tinted glow around it. Yeah, right here, you can kind of see that there's glow coming out of it. But if you check no glow, you can see that the glow is no longer there. Just a little useful something for if you ever want to build with modern or any style such as this one. Pixel style. This is what most people do, because for specific objects, the glow really makes things stand out. And I don't think in a very good way, but you know, some people have their own preferences. It could look good depending on how you use it, but I prefer to disable it unless I have like a really good reason to keep it. So I'm thinking for this orb thing right here, I'm gonna grab one of these. Going into an earlier part of the level for an asset. I also hope the music's not too loud, or the background music, for anyone watching the pre-recording. I apologize if it is, because I'm currently getting no input from people live, so can't really rely on others right now. Change this to pink so that it matches the orb color. I just like to do that because it makes a little bit more sense rather than it being just green by itself. That way, this is going in the direction of the player. Just an easy way to fill in space. Yeah. So, another thing I want to mention. When this level is done, it should be in like, if this is going all well, it should be done in probably like, hell, I don't know, 2 days maybe, if things go correctly, if things go right. And then I have another level that I'm going to finish. And then both of them will be uploaded at the same time, so you'll get a Sean upload and an upload for me, so. And I've been sharing progress on both levels within my server, so if you want to take a look at that, you can head on over to discord.gg/feedback. Do a whole lot of stuff there. I try to engage with my community a bit, because I do have fun with you guys. I think you are pretty cool. We're just gonna do simple air decoration tactics. We're gonna do structures floating from the ceiling. This is my second attempt trying to build this, trying to build this part. The first attempt did not go very well, but I think I don't mind how this looks so far. 25,000 objects is not that awful. It could be better, but we'll probably optimize later. Though honestly, I don't think there is room for optimization. I don't know, I normally don't talk to myself very often like I am right now, but it is pretty nice just, you know, getting to reflect on what I am doing currently. Work has been pretty tough for me, admittedly. It's a fun job, but... or not fun, but, you know, it's a job, so... I don't mind working whenever I do. It's just a lot sometimes. And I do feel like quitting. But I know that if I stick with it, I will be in a very good position in the future, so... And I am studying for a better position at my workplace. A position that I think is way more fun to, you know, work on. So... yeah, I should be all good in like a year or so. Just gotta put up with all the bullshit until then. Which is the hard part, right? But it will always benefit you if you're doing the job that you know you're trying to study for, and you currently have an easy pathway to it. Like, if you have an easy way to get to the dream job that you want, you should take it. You should not be like me, debating on whether or not, you know, you've had enough, or... And it's a bummer too, because I actually like the workplace. It's just the work is getting a bit repetitive. And a little bit frustrating to deal with. And honestly, I don't think they'll move me around that much, but, you know, I will get moved eventually. It's just a matter of when I am ready. So yeah, I'm sorry about all that rant. I am really just trying to come up with things to talk about, so that this isn't boring to watch. Yeah, as mentioned, I will probably do a stream tomorrow. Ping my level request to people. And we'll see, we might go for maybe a 2-hour stream? Perhaps. Never seen before. But yeah. Kinda ran out of things to talk about, so... But I'm sure a topic will come into my head eventually. I know I don't need to constantly be talking to get people to watch, but it's just a good thing to practice, you know? Because, talking about the editor, well, just, decorating simple stuff isn't really all that exciting, you know? Not sure if I should... Don't know if this looks awkward or not. I'll probably keep it for now, but change things up a little bit later. These... I just wish I can make these not a rectangle somehow. Since a lot of the structuring in this level is rectangles. Hey Sean, how are ya? Just been talking to myself for the last 30 minutes, so... Finishing things up here. I think it's doing okay so far. This is not filling in, I'm just realizing now. Is it? Oh, it is, I guess. It's just the rocks. I'll fix the transitions. For now, it's just a rough cut. I'll be in and out of the stream for a bit. Yeah, that's completely fine. Although I'll only probably be going for another 30 minutes or so. Let's see, I'm gonna take this color here. Now I'm at a spot. I don't know if I want to go with chains or if I should vary it up a little bit. I probably should do something different. We'll figure it out. Gonna see if any of these objects stick out to me. If there's anything that can hang from the ceiling or whatever. The plant stuff I don't think will work. Yeah, nothing so far. I don't want to use banners again, because I use them way too often. Even I admit that. They are like a free art decoration tool for the 2.2 style, but I don't want to default to that every single time, you know? Some nice atmosphere. Glow overlay? We'll see. I'll probably end up doing that, yeah. Probably just for like an extra top layer. Because this part is a little bit more glowy than the rest. Or a little more vibrant. Oh. Just trying to find a hanging piece that I can just spam across these gaps here. I can't always default to the electricity balls, but I don't want to do that if I can avoid it. And for chains also, but again, I just want to do something different this time if I can help it. So far, no luck. Kinda just scrolling through right now, seeing if anything's interesting. I can always use pipes too, but I did that. Oh, pipes might work actually. Maybe like grayed out pipes right here. That could look alright. I don't want to put this on the ceiling because I did that for the tunnel in this part here. I'm also gonna Mario Sean. Just so I don't miss you during request streams and all that. I don't know, your decoration is tricky with this style, I will admit. Kind of realizing now I've been scrolling for like the last 7 minutes. You know what? We'll see. We'll default to probably some sort of pillar action. Well, for now, I could probably just add the pipes on the sides of these structures here. So I need the smaller pipe. I did this with one of the failed levels that I started up. Sean, if you're still here, you know which one I'm talking about. Good, 80, 81. So we'll do something like this, maybe. It's exactly like that one level. Make it more orange glow instead. B1, so we'll put this at... I'm gonna add one more layer just to be safe. Or one more piece of tube. Gonna add a hitbox there so that people can touch the pipe. Even though probably the likelihood of them ever touching it is almost to 0. We'll still make sure they don't phase right through. Anyone? Yeah, so we'll go -10. And -9. Something like this, maybe. So you have adding some of that spew out lava maybe could work? Probably. That'd be a neat little addition. I could probably have some pointing downwards and then spewing out lava then. So I can have like some angled in like the shape of an L almost. I'll have this one right here. Just a simple decoration. This one could probably be spewing green stuff into the, you know, into the acid. I don't know what you'd call it. Would you call it lava or acid? We'll also need kind of really realizing that I need these glow strips on T1 so I can put particles underneath it. So I'll get that done. Bing bong, bing bong. Bong bam. Bing bong bam. So I'll put these on T1 maybe. It's barely noticeable. And we'll have like the bubbles. We'll use the particle trigger for this. I'm not the most knowledgeable with the particle trigger, so me using this most of the time is fucking around with it. We'll see here. We'll put it on like B1 or something, so it is underneath the glow. But if I do the emission or whatever, where's the emission strip? Oh, this is visual. We'll do this. Put the side red back at 0. I need the X. There it is. Visual start size, maybe like... No, 50 is too much. We'll probably go maybe 15 and then 30. Too much again. Okay. So we'll have to go 5 and 15. That can work. I just need the fade in to be like maybe 0.2 and then the fade out to be like 0.4. Oh, I started the level on accident. Thank God that didn't crash. I'll save just in case. Gotta make the fade a little bit more, so we'll just do like 0.7 instead. A little bit better. It's more obvious this way. Oh, that's the max. Okay, so it fills up the tank pretty much all the way. So we'll go to texture. So the bubble icon. Just a bubble right here. Bubbles. And there you go. I have to move it up a little more to make it more obvious. I spent 4 minutes on that. It doesn't look as good as I want it to, though. Does it need to be on T1? Maybe the emission is not enough. We'll do this. Yeah. I mean, I could always just like... We increase the lifetime to like 1.5. Increase the particles it's a little faster, maybe be a bit more obvious. We'll copy paste this over to the other section and decrease the X value. A little more. Maybe a little more. Maybe a tiny bit more, maybe to like 10. It still fades into blacks, but that's okay. Should be good for now. Now it's not showing. We'll raise it a little bit. I don't know, I just want it to be a constant emission. Right now it's not doing what I want it to. It's not the gravity that's fucking it all up. We'll go like 75 particles maybe. Emission 120. I don't know, I'll figure this out later. I do know I'm gonna decrease the darkness of the screen so that the lower glow stands out more. So the max particle to say 100, it should be constantly emitting. Alright, I'll try that. Thank you for the tip. Because I tried 120 and it still will not work. Yeah, okay, that's much better. Not showing because it's too far down. So we can change the emission then. Or not the emission, but the fade outs. .2 maybe. A little better. Gonna have to increase the end size more than the emitting particles setting. I think it should be good. Yeah. I just need the particles to be a little bit obvious when the player comes across. Like 20 is too strong, or 30 is too strong. So I'm thinking maybe, let's say like 25. No, maybe 20. It's gotta be like 20 or in the 15s. This is fine for now. Alright. I'm probably gonna try to get the gameplay done. The part I don't like doing. We'll do blue at 50 opacity. Some blue here. Cyan works, yeah. I think 50 is too weak actually. Like 65. No, 70's gotta work. We'll just do 75 to be safe. 75 is a bit stronger. Usually when I resort to using opacities, I like to leave it at 50 or 75. Very rarely do I ever have it set to like 25 or 0.35. If I ever have it set that low, normally it's for arrows or other air decoration details. And that's usually for only like modern levels too. Because even then, 0.75 or 0.30 stands out a lot. We'll try to make this a little more friendly. I don't want like any awkward clicks. Gonna add probably some pixel decoration into the lava. Do show hitboxes here because everything is invisible. Just make sure I don't overlap anything unnecessarily. For the hard blobs in this song, we'll probably use a sepia again, as in the same as the last part. Just makes things a bit more simple. Because I am procrastinating heavy on finishing this, and I should get this done soon. And literally, it has not been going as well as I'd like it to. But you know. Alright, so I'm good with that. We'll copy this spike over here, as you're not supposed to hit that. This is kind of like a structure to split the lava piece. Move the X variable. That looks fine. Going for nearly 50 minutes now. Just about the length of my streams lately. I might go a tiny bit longer, because I do like... I actually don't mind talking to myself. I don't do it often, but... You know, I think I said this earlier, but it's good to just, talk about what's going on, even if, you know, no one is watching right now. That doesn't mean, nobody's gonna watch in the future. Because this whole VOD will be, up on YouTube when I end. The whole number thing for the viewer count or whatever used to bother me when I started streaming originally, when I was like maybe 13, no, 16 or 15. But to be fair, back in the day, I wasn't taking it seriously either. Like, I would hop on stream, and then I would just not say anything. And I'd have, like, maybe a handful of people talking. And it wouldn't matter, because, they'd all end up leaving. Because I was just not responding to them, so... But, you know, I'm trying to get better at that. It's a harder skill than people realize to keep up with the chat room. Especially when you're, like, talking as a screen. It's completely different than just gaming on your own, so... Because you're going into a stream with the set expectation of people aren't gonna watch this. And a lot of the time, from when you're like starting out, this is not the case. But you know, I'm pretty happy with being the small YouTuber streamer that I am. Just send level previews to my community. And I get some request stuff in there every so often. It's a good vibe being unknown. Blowing up, it's like a thing everybody wants, right? Because you want the clout. You want to be well known. But I don't really mind if I'm never well known or anything. It doesn't bother me as much as it may bother some other YouTubers who are trying to make it big. Because I'm, as you know, probably already, from my YouTube homepage, I'm a Geometry Dash YouTuber, which normally, honestly, I'm not even a YouTuber, I'm a showcaser, pretty much. And those people get like 0 views, other than like a select handful of YouTubers out there, like Nexus or Viprin. And that's only because they have like a status within the game that, you know, makes them popular. So really, to make it big as a showcaser within the Geom Dash community, you need like a position in game or something that validates your worthiness for people's time. And it does suck to think about, but it is just how it is. Most people will not care if you're not a mod and doing level requests anyway. Because they're like, oh, requests? I'm assuming that you're gonna give all of them to a mod, and I'm gonna get a level rated. Oh, I'm coming here for the points, I'm gonna get a rate. But most of the time, people just stream feedback, do feedback streams like me, for just the fun of it. Most of the time, it's not about the mod set, it's about the enjoyment of just giving feedback. You know? I'll make this lava go down a little bit more. Maybe like by an inch or so. This is way too high from the structure itself. for request streams, I normally don't leave the music playing. Just because, you know, it's hard to give feedback when, extra music from an exterior source is playing in the background, and you're trying to focus on the, music sync and stuff. It's just kind of more of a distraction than anything. So those are muted for most of the streams, or I mute it after I intro the stream. So if anyone watching post to stream see anything from future me, the background music will most likely be off if it's a request stream. And keep it on for build streams just so that, you know, it's not completely silent and me just talking. Because this is how... excuse me. This is how most of build streams are probably going to be like. Just me talking out of my ass while trying to get a part done. Sorry, someone went down the wrong throat. Long pipe. Yeah, I mean... there's not much else to really talk about. Kinda went through everything I wanted to already. No comment right now on, like, any thing regarding the building process, because this is all pretty straightforward currently. I'm gonna probably make the rotating pipe structure real quick. So I want to flip this upside down, just so I have it on me in the future. And then I'm going to go into the pixel category. I need the one block center detail, or just the one block detail, and then that's just gonna go in the corner. I'm Mecca. I'm just working on the final part of Sharpshooter currently. Right now I'm getting the base designs and the gameplay finished. Then I'll probably work on the backgrounds and other air decoration. That's the plan anyway. So this is the object I want. Not sure if I should flip it with the highlights, or if I should use this object here. I'll probably resort to flipping it like this. Looks a little bit better. Though, I think this one works a little bit nicer, because the highlight works a little bit better. The hitbox is on here. Just gonna... did I delete my start position? No. And this will probably end up spewing out lava or something. Sean suggested that earlier and I think it sounded pretty neat, so we'll go for it. See if it works out. currently just gotta finish the gameplay, and we'll worry about, you know, all the more important details later on. I'll probably polish off stream, and this level will be pretty much ready to go. Because it is basically in its final stage of developing, so... Move this pipe a little bit longer so that, you know, it stands out more. A little closer to the player. The player should not hit to this hitbox. Shouldn't be a huge issue. I'm gonna copy paste this. Maybe add it to this one. Flip it. Then copy over the tube here. We'll just make this a smaller version. Okay, let's see here. I'm actually not mad about how this looks so far. Could use some pulses, but I'll worry about that when I get the main details done. Been about an hour and 7 minutes. I might go for another maybe 40 minutes. I'll see how much I can get done by then. So how much of the song do I have left? I'm pretty sure it's like maybe 5 seconds worth of a layout. And there's also a transition that I want to do probably on stream at one point. I'll probably come back to this Saturday or Sunday. Another secret stream. And if you're confused on what secret streams are, usually for my regular streams, they would be scheduled on my YouTube in advance. For streams like this, I do not schedule them. So, for streams whenever I just feel like doing whatever the hell I want, I just run it. I had the urge to stream today. Maybe chat to myself a little bit, you know. Probably gonna put this on the 2 pillars here. Yeah, just make it a little more detailed, because I can't really add anything in that structure. That's gonna be detailness anyway, so there's a hidden particle here that I need to remove. Now I'm probably gonna focus on some block details, just while I can. We're just gonna go with some really simple stuff here. Just like an interior outline. Anything like brick shaped or, you know, stone designed. Something that's like meant to look like stone, or Yeah, like these could probably work. What is this? 9. This should be 11, so it should not interfere. Where's the brightness of the base color? I don't like how that looks. We'll decrease this actually. 1 and 2. Make it a little more faint. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Well, for more variety, we'll scale this. Scale it lower. Maybe like 0.50. No, we'll just do like 0.75 so that it's so visible. And then we'll have to spam that across the other structures. I think that doesn't look too bad. It makes the blocks stand out a little bit more. I don't like resorting to glow spam for these kind of levels. It's just unnecessary. And for most cases, it does not work the way people might want it to. Just put this behind the fire. Gonna save this. Again, this is not the final product. I'll eventually get pulses in here. The background is not going to be the only thing that's pulsing. For any of you guys wondering. You know, I'm thinking I just make this orange. So I can, like, do that. Bam, bam. Let me take the glow here. Let me make it orange. I don't know, that looks ugly. Instead of red, we'll have this be orange. Maybe like a yellow tint? It's all a work in progress, yeah. That's how building is. Just a long work in progress till it's all finished. I don't think this looks too awful. I'm still not a fan of... Okay, that looks a lot better. Looks a lot better as not just plain orange. It needs like a complementary color. Gonna put the particles in here too. Conveniently the same size as the other gap. Only issue now is that the glow is disappearing. Alright, I'll see you around, Mecca. Probably in like a chat room or something. On Discord. Do I have a filter? No. Why is it not selecting the glow? I'm gonna exit and see what I can do. This doesn't look awful, it's just... The glow is what makes it stand out in the editor. Like, do I really just need to... There it is. Okay, so that's the one for the glow here. That's the row. The hitboxes are all fucked up with the warp trigger. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Otherwise, it's a really useful tool. Saves a ton of objects. When in 2.1, you know, you'd have to spam across a bunch of glow objects to get what you want. You can't, you'll have to, like, originally, for glow strips like these, you would have to download Mega Hack. Now you can scale it just fine in vanilla. We'll up the brightness here. We'll just do 4. Make it stand out. I need to do it for this one too. This color. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Let's see if it's visible. It's a little more visible than last time. Still not as visible as I'd like it to be, preferably. But yeah. I'll be fine with this for now. For the blonde little thing, I'm probably going to add some sort of shader, some sort of glitch shader almost, with like it zooming into the player. That's the vision I have in mind. Hey Farstone, hey Farstone. Sorry, I keep pronouncing people's names wrong. How you doing, man? It's a real bad habit. I need to stop doing that. Drives people away. And yeah, you could watch the VOD after, but pretty much all I've been doing is talking to myself a bit, getting some work done, specifically for this level here. So I did some gameplay. I added some minor details, such as what I'm doing right now. And it's a whole thing, so not many people do this, which is surprising, but I decorate the level. I decorate the level while building the gameplay for it. It just makes things a lot faster. For me, anyway. I know some people are, like, really good at, you know, making gameplay first and then speeding the decoration for it. But it's just not... It ruins my flow if I make gameplay. Because I can't get out of the habit of, like, playing the gameplay multiple times each playtest and just decorating it instead. I don't like doing that. But it's, like, pretty much impossible. Because I end up doing it anyway. Gonna select everything here real quick. And no glow. No, don't touch or don't fade. We'll go for an hour and 20 live stream. To keep whoever's watching in check of how long this has been going for. Currently breaking record time highs here at the Silvo channel. Gonna get a smaller variant of the torch here. Maybe this will work. No, that looks too awkward. Could be this. And we'll just scale it a little bit. Plus 0.35 or something. Warp this too. Basically done with the part I showed you with the green blocks. Awesome. That's good to know. I'm not sure what to do with the build-up. Something like sharpshooter with a rising lava? That could probably work. Though I don't think I'm going to build the lava tunnel again. I'll end up doing something different. The lava tunnel is just a sharpshooter thing. I don't think it's ever gonna be seen again. Specifically this lava tunnel right here. The lava on the ceiling and the ground. Speaking of, I should really rule this animation right here since it doesn't add anything to the part. We'll go with this. We'll delete these. We'll just delete this whole second animation to begin with because it's not needed. We'll just skip the first one because it's more effective that way. I haven't built this long in a while. It's kind of a nice change of pace. Now I want to get some ground stuff for the structures, so going back into the what tab? The pixel tab. Once again. Gotta get some ground detail. I'm gonna go with this, honestly. Stands out a little bit. Well, this is already dark. Currently, it's like around 8:35 where I live, so I might end soon. Maybe shower, because I do work tomorrow, so this does not look good. Yeah, we'll mess with the colors a little bit. Let's go with like a, yeah, and then mess with the HSV. You know what? Yeah, I think it's just better off making this. That way it doesn't stand out that much. Well, that just looks ugly with plus 14 and plus 4. But I do want it to stand out, so I might need like an orange instead. Just realized this is color channel 69, nice. So we'll go with like a orange maybe. And then decrease the brightness a bit. This looks like a hazard right now because it's in the same color as the spikes. But decreasing that and then upping the... This just looks bad. Hold on. This is not okay. Go 83 and 84 for the primary. Again, it's just the same freaking issue. You know what, instead, I'm thinking we just go for like a, darker variant of the block design. Or you know what, not even a darker variant, it could just be the same. Because this is not a hazard. It's a detail. And it's a pretty obvious one. Yeah, that will not trick the player, I don't think. Copy paste this around. And then have something hanging from the structures underneath or above, I mean. With a B1, making sure it's on the bottom layer. That way the player's not over it. Okay. Pretty satisfied with what I got done so far. For a second try at this part. This is not bad at all, it just needs more energy. Which I can easily figure out as time goes on. We'll decrease the size of this object too. So flip it and like 0.65 again. 65 is like a safe size for scale. It's where it's just visible enough to the player, but it also like doesn't obscure anything. Just sent an update vid. Yeah, I got the direct message. I'll like get it when I get offline. We'll easily go for epic for sure. Depends on how I finish, honestly. I'm not confident in my skill, so... Not as confident as you are, anyway. I'm kinda lucky that I, made Pixelated and Sharpshooter as good as it looks. Because usually I do not have this kind of luck. Alright. Yeah, because my confidence, is going a little bit lower than I'd like it to be, but, you know, we're hanging in there. You just gotta trust the process. You know? I left the music on by habit, sorry. Okay, this should be fine. An extra extension might not be needed. Are you talking about me building right after you? And ending at the 1 minute 14? Because if I don't have to, then we can upload earlier than I thought we'd be able to. Go 50 again? No, 65. Gotta get a safe number. I think I might stretch to a little over a minute with an end screen. Alright, that's good. If I can do that, that saves me a lot of effort. So, makes my job a little easier. Because I am, again, you know kind of where I am with this level. Nearly done, but not quite there. Especially with motivation problems. Yeah, you can make an end screen if you want to. Go for it. Because I'm making the end screen for this, so... Okay, this doesn't look that bad. I got a lot done today, actually. Like, it doesn't look like much, but it doesn't look awful. Let's see here. Yeah, that's cool. I just checked out the your part shot. It looks nice. I've got no comment. I might end it here. We got talked about a few things. Got this done. No, for the hell of it, I'll just play the entire level without talking over it. For some reason, the start pose is not working, so I'll just. Alright, and that's everything so far. Alright, let's end it here. I might call with a few friends tonight. Thank you for the people who stopped by the stream. I'll probably do a request stream tomorrow. And I'll see you guys another time. Was fun. Alright. See you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.